fun, show you how to good time.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Caleb's Temptations, to another lovely episode here. So let's get rid of all the housekeeping stuff. As you already know, like, subscribe, comment, all the good things that come along with that. So let's move forward and just get into today's video. What do y'all say? Today's video, I kind of wanted to keep it short and sweet, so I think we're gonna go with a mold review, and it's actually gonna be a really easy mold to check out and talk about, and it's the only one I've ever seen like it. So let's go ahead and take a look at what we got. Alright, so moving forward with today's video, we're going to talk about this mold right here, which is actually a really cool mold, and I can't find anything else like this on the market. So what is it? It's an Epic Bait Molds 2.3 inch catfish dip tube, which is a really cool bait if you like fishing for catfish. So I don't know if y'all have seen the core shot or not, but it works like that. So you oil up this rod, place your rod back in the cavity here, and then inject whatever color you want, and then you got this tube that's got all these little ridges on it, so you can dip it down in your stink bait and put it on your hook. Really cool. Again, like I said, I can't find anything else like this out there. So please, if you do know of something, be sure to let me know, because I think this thing is awesome. But that's enough talking. Let's see it in action so you guys can see what it looks like. So while we're getting our cup of plastic ready, as you notice, this is a mold that doesn't have the little wing nuts or anything on the side to hold it, so you do have to clamp this mold. So let's get some plastic cooked up and go ahead and inject this mold. I got a little bit of plastic cooked up here. This is left over from something else I was working on, so we're going to get the injector here and fill it this mold. I do not remember from using this mold how much it takes, so let's just get one injector full here and get it placed down on there like so, and then let's fill it up. Going with the same general rule and thumb, slow and steady, and then when it quits filling, hold just a little bit of pressure, because it has to fill around those rods that are on the inside, and then we let go, pull that up, top it off, we're good to go. Put our leftovers back in the cup. Alright, that's simple. So we'll give that a little bit to cool off, and then we'll crack it open. So here we go with the Epic Bait Molds 2.3 inch catfish dip tube. Our plastic has cooled off enough, so let's open this bad boy up. Oh yeah, look at how beautiful that is. And as you can see, it went around those rods on the inside, so it's essentially like a hollow tube, and then we just push it off just like that. Now you do want to remember to oil these rods about every 3 or 4 times to help get these off, and it avoids sticking and all that good stuff. So let's peel that on off there. Yeah, alright, so let's go ahead and take one off and take a better look at it. So as you can see, it might be a little hard if we can get the camera to focus here. There's a little hole, there we go, that goes right through the middle of that. So you would feed your hook and your line up through this dip tube, and then it's sitting on the hook. Then you can just take your hook and dip it in your stink bait, and you don't have to get it all over your hands. You can just, once it gets on the hook, it won't be as flimsy, and then just get your stink bait on there and throw it out for catfishing. Yeah, pretty neat little thing. Again, I can't find nothing else like it. I think that's pretty neat. Let me know what y'all think. Y'all know I can't do nothing that simple without just a little bit of a glamour shot here, so you can see what these look like, what the molds look like. Got the little ridges on there, so you can dip it in your stink bait. Pretty neat little thing, and it catches fish. Alright everybody, so that kind of wraps up today's video. I know it was really short, sweet, and to the point, but with that particular bait, I mean, what else could you want to do? Just a single color. Obviously you could go in, you could do a laminate, you know, you could cut half of it off and inject another color or whatnot, but again, why would you want to consider what its purpose is and what you use or what you fish for with it, specifically meaning catfish? I think it's a pretty cool little bait. Let me know what you guys think. Of course, we'll get back on track with the longer videos next week. I wanted to cover this mold because again, it's like the only one I found on the market that's like it, and it works really well. Keeps the nasty stink bait off your fingers. So anyways, enough rambling on. Thanks for watching Caleb's Temptation. We'll catch y'all next time.